It's that tiny, soul-stopping snap. The backpack strap gives way as you step off a Jeep on a mountain trail. You stare at it for a second, the valley humming behind you, and decide, fix it now or let the day slow down. Hi, I'm Sharjeel from Travel Dairy, and today, in 5 minutes, we're turning that tiny pause into a quick, calm fix so your day keeps rolling.
And I'm Abdullah. I love a good gear rescue. We'll teach a 3-item travel sewing kit, 2 stitches that actually matter on the road, a 1-minute emergency patch, and polite ways to ask a local tailor for help if you need it.
Quick promise before we dig in. By the end, you'll know what lives in the tiny kit you should carry, how to do a running stitch and a whip stitch in voice-friendly steps, how to do a conservative 1-minute patch to reach the next town, plus 2 exact scripts, Urdu transliteration and polite English to ask a tailor. And yes, there's a printable stitch and mend card on Travel Dairy with photos and a checklist to screenshot before you go.
Okay, what to carry? Keep it tiny. 1 sharp sewing needle tucked in a small plastic tube or taped into a matchbox. 2 colors of thread, a dark and a light, 1 safety pin, a small scrap of fabric or an old bandana strip, and tiny scissors or a nail clipper. That's it.
Why each matters? Needle plus thread are the fixers. 2 colors mean you can match or hide the stitch. The safety pin holds things in place while you stitch. The scrap of fabric becomes a patch if you need to cover a raw area. And scissors make tidy ends so nothing snags. All lightweight, all pocketable.
Now the stitches. First up, the running stitch. It's basic, but incredibly useful for straight seams or reinforcing a seam line quickly. I'll walk it slow and steady so you can follow along out loud if you like.
Running stitch. Step 1, thread the needle and tuck a small knot at the end. Step 2, from the inside of the fabric, push the needle out so the knot hides. Step 3, put the needle back in a short distance away and come out the same distance further along. Think in and out, like little running footsteps. Keep stitches even and shallow. This is stabilizing, not structural.
Best uses reattaching a torn seam, holding a strap to its fabric sleeve for a short stretch, or closing a small split so you can get to a village. Remember, shallow stitches. Don't try to sew through thick webbing that carries your load. That's when you stop and find a professional.
Stitch B is the whip or overcast stitch. This one hugs raw edges and prevents fray. Bring the needle over the edge from back to front, then loop around the edge and come over again, repeating so the thread wraps the edge. Each stitch goes slightly forward along the edge, binding the fabric so it won't fray as you move.
Use the whip stitch for strap ends that are fraying or a torn hem where the raw edge needs binding. It won't restore full strength, but will stop further damage until you reach a town or guest house.
The 1-minute emergency patch. Fold a small scrap of fabric under the tear so it sits on the inside. Pin it with a safety pin or hold it with one hand. Then do a few tight cross stitches where the fabric overlaps. Just 3 or 4 X marks will lock that scrap in place. Tuck the thread ends or snip them short. That gets you to a tailor or back to your accommodation without the rip widening.
A couple of quick safety notes. Keep the needle capped when you're not using it. Don't stitch while standing on unstable ground, and avoid sewing through thick load-bearing webbing. If your backpack strap or vehicle safety item is damaged, stop and find a professional repair. Practice at home on scrap cloth before you try this on the road.
If you do want local help, here are 2 simple polite scripts. First in Urdu transliteration, then English. Say this with a friendly nod. आपसे मदद चाहिए. बैग का पत्ता फट गया है. क्या आप छोटा मेंट कर सकते हैं? मैं छोटी सी पेमेंट कर लूंगा. In English, I need a small repair. A backpack strap tore. Could you mend it a little? I will pay a small fee. Say it slowly and smile. Tone is respectful and clear.
कपड़ा मेंड करना है, कितना होगा? थोड़ी देर, 2 मिनट. कितना लूज है? बस ये एज, एक छोटी स्टिच. ठीक है, दे दें.
Practice prompt. Let's do one together. Say aloud with us. Thread the needle, not the end. Bring the needle up from the inside, then in and out. Little running steps. Keep going with us for 10 seconds so it feels natural.
1, 2. Bring the needle up. 3, 4. Down and up. 5, 6. Small, even stitches. 7, 8. Tighten gently. 9, 10. Snip the thread and tuck the end. Great. That small repetition makes it less scary in the moment.
Quick recap. Tiny kit, needle, 2 threads, safety pin, small fabric, scissors, running stitch for seams, whip stitch for raw edges, 1-minute patch to hold you to a safe repair spot. Practice at home. Stop and seek a tailor for anything structural or load-bearing. And if you want the step photos and transliterations to keep on your phone, download the Stitch and Mend card at Travel Dairy.
Thanks for listening. Keep that small kit in your pocket and the confidence to use it. If this helped, grab the printable card from Travel Dairy with step photos, audio transliterations, and a short when to see a pro checklist. Safe trails and good mends. We'll catch you on the next road.